2020 has been quite a year for all of our members. For the BCCT, I was elected in January of this year at the AGM to chair. Actually coming out of the previous year, we already had quite a head of steam of things that we knew we wanted to get done. So actually we had a very active board, and in February we looked at putting together a strategic document which would cover sort of a lot of contemporization and modernization of things that we felt we had to do at the Chamber. For example, events, diversifying the membership base, also getting more dynamics and activity into the groups, and also quite radically changing the way that we communicate as well, in line with social media and also the website as well. So we actually did that in February. And at that time we had quite a strong alignment of the stakeholders. If you think, our focus is on the membership, that's our prime focus. And then we have the office of the BCCT who's also focused on that. We have the directors, we have the chairman. So we really wanted to make sure that we had a really strong alignment of all of those stakeholders focused on the member benefits, with this sort of contemporization and modernization in place with a strategy right at the beginning of the year. And we had a lot of energy ready to go to deliver on that for the course of the year. Of course, then we had COVID, so a real sort of curveball. We in the Chamber really wanted to make sure that we were asking ourselves the same questions that we felt our members were asking about their own businesses. We needed to make sure that we were fiscally responsible in the Chamber. So we took a lot of responsibility. We felt we had a lot of responsibility to make sure we were asking the tough questions. We made some moves as well. For example, we actually moved out of our office, BCCT. It's actually popular with the staff too. We can actually save money. It's a dynamic, of course, now to move to shared office space. So we actually have already moved out of our office this year. It gives us greater flexibility and make sure that we're out visiting our members as well. So that's already happened. We actually made a very fast pivot to webinars. I think the office did really well there. We've actually had about 50 webinars already, and they were very well received, and helped again to continually make sure that we're connecting with the members even during that time when a lot of people were working from home. So we've sort of come out of that first phase. Physical events are returning. We were one of the first chambers to be able to put physical events back on when we were allowed to. We've actually got, we had a T3 last week, which was I think one of the best attended T3s we've ever had, and was very well received as well. We've got a new structure for membership fees where people can pay quarterly or monthly as well. We've already started some more activity in some of the groups. For example, the Young Persons group, which is a really active group. They're actually starting their work again to drive more events and membership participation. We've also got a new women's group which has started in the last 6 weeks as well, that will also help in terms of diversifying the membership too. We've done, I think, particularly well on advocacy this year. We, of course, have always had quite a good relationship with the Board of Trade and also the JFCCT, but particularly this year, the Foreign Chambers Alliance has been very active. And in fact, last week, it culminated in an event where we had all ambassadors of British Chamber, Australian Chamber, American Chamber, German Chamber, and for the first time the Japanese Chamber as well, including all the chairs of the Commerce, Japanese Chamber of Commerce, and other chairs as well. And we coming together on trying to align on certain key business things that we need to drive forward, that all of us care about in our membership. So we've delivered a lot on advocacy, I think, this year, and there's more to be done on that. We also have restarted the delayed communication project and website. We delayed them during the COVID just to make sure that we were keeping an eye on the money. But now we've started those. So there's a big contemporization of the way that we're delivering communications, and also the website as well, which will be cleaner, easier to find things there as well. So now, right now, we are looking at this quarter, of course, and beyond. So we've got the Life and Style party, which we delayed from earlier in the year. We're going to be putting that on in November at a different venue. Also the Christmas party as well in December. Actually, there's going to be a joint event as well with the Japanese Chamber of Commerce in December too. So that's a nice deliverable. That'll be in early December. And more events, more diversity, more advocacy, more groups to deliver more value.